Well, welcome back to Final Fantasy X, and welcome to the Road to Purification. That's what this place is called. All we have currently is Yuna, so we need to be kinda careful here because, well, we're kind of alone. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we actually want to head up to the north. Wait, nope, I want to go east first, and then I want to go north. We're gonna be going to get our party members up. You think they would leave us alone for that long? Psh, no. No. This place is a bit of a maze, so if we get lost, I'm not surprised. Now, one of the things to note here is because you're alone, you're pretty weak, so what you're gonna wanna do is summon, and I wanna get all of my summons, if I can, to overdrive mode, which is why I'm starting with Ixion here. Now, the good news is here, most of these guys that we're gonna be fighting can pretty much be one-shot by most of our guys. Now I'm going to be switching back to long summons because we haven't seen Bahamut yet, so prepare for that. But for right now, I just want to do this. Oh, let's grab this chest first before we go talk to Kamari. We get a mega potion. Hey, buddy.
Yuna, sorry we left you alone.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so we now have Kamari. That can make things a little bit more interesting because he does have steal, so we could start stealing stuff again. Now I want to head around this corner. Oh, of course, we got ambushed. Now, the chance of us getting... let's actually guard with Yuna here for a second because I do want to actually steal with Kamari. But the chance of somebody getting, oh, that's exactly what I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Somebody getting confused is high right now. I think stone is also a big problem here, so we want to make sure we don't get petrified. But we should be okay. All right, we've got Ixion to overdrive, so I don't need to use him anymore. Don't worry too much about your health of your Aeons, because we're going to be hitting another save point pretty quick here. There you are.
There must be an exit somewhere. We search.
Okay, one of the things you don't want to do right now is go to the north, but I do want to use the save point so that I can get all healed up. And I'm going to go ahead and just level up Yuna real quick here. We're not really unlocking anything right now, so I'm not too worried about it, but I did want to do that. Okay, so now that we have done that, though, we need to go to the west. It's like the camera in this area sucks, so just a heads up of that. Let's see here. We want to go west and we want to go south because we're still looking for one more person. Okay, so in, we could, actually I do want to use, how's everybody for hit points? We just healed up, so I'm gonna guard using Yuna. I wanna go ahead and use Auron and Kamari to make sure that they are leveling up with us. So let's go ahead and just steal, sure. It's not anything that I really need. No. Oh, nice. Didn't really need that, but... Alright, let's go ahead and summon. I'm not worried about Velafor right now. I think I'm gonna do Shiva next. I probably won't use Shiva for the thing that we're gonna be doing.
Please help us.
Okay, let's go ahead. Shiva's got a very high rate of hits, so even though these guys are a little bit wiggly, we should be absolutely fine. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the one. Oh, it didn't kill him. That's okay. Everything in here is pretty much weak to electricity, I think? Yeah, she's also... Oh, I guess not. I guess these guys are weak to ice, which, well, that checks out. Okay, so now at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the config and switch to default for Aeons, so that way we will be able to summon them. Now, in here, if we go over to the right...
Lulu,
It's okay. I know.
Okay, so now we have all of our party members, or at least we know where all of them are. The other 3 are, of course, in the water, and we won't see them for a little bit. So now that we are in here, we want to continue to go... Well, we want to continue to go south. What I do want to do here, though, I'm actually going to go ahead and summon Bahamut so we can see his summon, because we haven't seen it yet. You don't actually have to do this here now that we have our full party, but I do want to show this off because I'm going to be turning off Aeon's,
Oh my.
yeah, he's very large. He's very large, man. Also, one of the nice things about Bahamut, just to point this out, he's got a pretty high rate of defense. So if you need to tank anything, he's definitely worth having. Also, he does have Impulse, which damages all enemies, which we could have used, actually, thinking about it. Also, in here, he's got Aga skills, so nice. But we don't need to worry about that. I do want to get him as close as possible to Overdrive as well. And now that we've done that and seen that, I'm going to go ahead and turn my Aeons back to short because we're still going to be using those. There's an aircraft flying overhead. Can't believe that. Anyway, we're going to be going south with the camera being stupid. I hate the camera in here. Love the music, hate the camera. There's an elixir, but we also want to touch this. Okay, so now that we've done that, I don't want to head to, well, pretty much anywhere. I want to head to the main room that we started in. Oh, hey, look. Okay, so let me talk about how many
this place.
I wasn't expecting Oran to say that. Thanks, man. You distracted me. How am I going to be doing this in the future? I'm going to be starting... Is this guy not weak to... Oh, is he weak to fire? No, he's weak to electricity. You just really don't want to die. All right. I hate this place. I'm going to be doing this from all the battles from here on out, as I'm going to be using these 3. Let me see if I can't take out this Aquaflon. And then coming back in with Yuna at the end to heal. And actually, I don't know... yes, I do. I have her set to... Wow, that was not great. What are you using, my dude? She gets her overdrive when she heals, which I have her set up to do for a very good reason. Alright, let me switch back over to Lulu, because I'm done with this. I think this is the direction we need to go. Like I said, this place is a bit of a mess. Yes, this is the room that we wanted to be in. So that thing that we touched was that activated the warp panels, which is what I wanted to do. So let's see if I can follow my notes and actually get us to where we need to go. Okay, so let's start by going to the room directly to the north here. So as you can see, the warp panels are actually fluctuating now, and it's pointing in different directions. Okay, so what we want to do. I think what we want to do is we want to start by pretty much going on, I think, each one. But what it's going to do is it's going to take us here. So this now is active as well. So we should be able to, for example, go right back if we really wanted to. Okay, time to follow my notes. Let's see if we can do this right. First things first, we're gonna go this direction and we're gonna take the turn right here to go to the east. Now there's gonna be a chest in here, so let's go ahead and grab that to get a black magic sphere. Now we want to go ahead and just jump on this. Yeah, so things are a little, like, they changed, so we did some stuff. The panel just ran away. All right, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and head on back because there's really no place we can go. Let's keep on going back. All right, so now that we've done that, this gate has opened, so we're gonna go ahead and go in here. This is where we found Oron to start with. And then we want to go west here. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we've reached a, what do you want to call this? Split. And we want to use it to warp to, I'm trying to use it to warp to the west here, which is this direction. Okay. Now in here we should have a couple things, I think. We've got a skill sphere, and I think I saw another chest down here, which is the lucid ring. And actually, the lucid ring for Yuna, we do have stoneproof on her right now, but it's not as useful as the lucid ring, which gets rid of silence, confusion, and also poison. So I'm gonna go ahead and equip that for right now. And I think if we go in here, it's hard to see, but there is a chest with 10,000 gills. So, okay, let's go ahead and let's get back out of here. And we're gonna head back to where we found Oron with the weird red hallway that leads to the north. Okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna get stuck on this rubble first, but we're gonna make it. And I want to hit the save point before we go too much further because we are going to be going into a boss battle, but let's also go ahead and level up here. I don't think there's much that we're going to be learning in this particular... I don't think so. Like, we've already learned everything here, so let's go ahead and use this speed sphere for Lulu, make her a little faster. That'll be nice. Give Oron a little bit of a power boost. That will be great. And Kamari, we're moving in here to get the last of the defense. We're going to be moving him on shortly in order to get the aura, or the aura skills, I guess. Let's save though. Okay, and we're going to go up through, well, we're not. We're actually going to be fighting these guys first. So this is a maze larva. These guys are weak to thunder. What can you steal from them? I actually don't remember. Fish scales. All right. You can find these guys exclusively in this hallway. In fact, you can kind of tell that the background is different. Kind of a pain.
Farewell.
Not a big deal though. Now once we get to the end, we'll be entering a boss battle. So anything that you need to do, anything you want to do, you need to do now before you move into this next room. Goodness.
Lady Yuna, so it is you.
Hey, you here to help us?
Why are you here?
We rode the airship to the Calm Lands, then came to Bevel. Maester Kinnock summoned us then, ordered us to deal with the traitors. You will fight us? The Temple's orders are law. Even if you are Lord Braska's flesh and blood, you're a traitor.
His guardians, I don't see them.
Maroda and Passe are not here. I will do this unhappy deed myself. Forgive me, Lady Yuna.
Okay, so we've got a summoner battle here. We're going to be starting with Ifrit, which is actually Grothia, I think is how you pronounce it. Grothia. Grothia? Yeah, you can name your Aeons whatever you want. I guess this guy decided to do
Your
that.
Aeons against mine.
Now the problem here is you can see he comes in with his overdrive at full. We're gonna go ahead and be using Shiva here, obviously. Fire against ice. Now Shiva's not quite at an overdrive, we're really close. And I wanna go ahead, actually if you look over at our attacks, as you can see, we get to go twice. Let's go ahead and do a single attack, and then let's go ahead and shield after that. Because he's gonna use Hellfire on us. Now the good news about that is it's not gonna do that much damage, and in fact, his Aeons are super weak compared to ours, and I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe because he's a crappy summoner? Talk. Alright, let's go ahead and do an attack here. As you can see, we have now hit our own overdrive, so let's end this fight. Yeah, that's nice. The next fight here is going to be against Velafor, who is known as Terra? Terra? Is that how? It starts with a P, so I'm assuming it's silent. Either way, it's Velafor.
It's not over yet.
Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and just summon Bahamut. He's gonna be able to essentially just tank all of Velafor's attacks, so I'm not even gonna be worried about this at all. I wouldn't worry too much about if you're going to, yeah, look at that. If you're going for the overkill, there is really no reason to do that here, so don't really worry about it. Well, we've got it. Bye. Yeah, that wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, the last one out of this is gonna, hilariously, he actually has Bahamut. Spathia? Spathi? I don't know. Spathi? There's no A on the end. There's Spathi? I don't know. It's Bahamut. They just, I'm sure the names mean something, but I have no clue. Now you would think, oh no, like, you could tank everything.
I cannot let you pass.
So how are we going to be able to defeat this guy? Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to summon Ixion for this. Now he's got 20,000 hit points, which is a little bit more. But here's what we're going to do. Now he's going to count down starting at 5. Don't worry. Okay, so now he's at 1, and what we need to do is we need to shield. Now the good news about this, compared to our Mega Flare versus their Mega Flare, is it should only take about 500 hit points off of us. So we should be down to 17-ish, 1700. With the shield. If you don't have the shield, then that's a different story, but with the shield we should be fine. Okay, yeah, so I was right. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and experience Thor's Hammer. We shouldn't get to the next Mega Player, so beautiful. Now that does mean that he gets to go a couple times in a row now. So we do need to take that into account. But we should be okay. If we have to... Oh, well that was depressing. Never mind, ignore that. If we had to shield again, we could shield, but it didn't matter. That was a really easy fight.
Stay away.
Yuna, let's go.
There's a way to the surface up ahead.
He doesn't want to fight us, and obviously there's a lot going on here. Kamari's footsteps.
Your pilgrimage is over.
Oh, Oron. Okay, and we get, what was that, 6,000 experience for Yuna there. No time to dwell there. We're gonna be heated over to the other 3, and we're just gonna stop here because there is in fact a save point. We're still in the same place, we're just underwater, and this one is a little bit easier, so I will see you guys next time.